I'm in somewhat of a predicament because I would like to be able to move my trailer around without having to constantly hook it up to the back of a vehicle, to a hitch. So my brain started thinking about ways I could do that. And I have a mini excavator of which I've already posted one video, and I'll do some deep dives on it here shortly in the future. But what got me thinking, and one of the beautiful things about having a mini excavator, is that you get essentially an extra pair of hands, a big, strong pair of hands. But how do you use those big, strong pair of hands? You don't want to just run a bucket up against your trailer and, perhaps destroy it. You want to make it adaptable to what you're doing. And I'm a big fan of fabrication. So here we go. I had a few of these laying around. These are tines off of it's some kind of tiller or digging implement. Big, heavy, that's like 1/2 inch steel. I had those laying around, and I got to thinking about how I can make this work. So I went to Harbor Freight and I bought this fixed hitch. It's welded in hitch from Harbor Freight. And I took this piece and chopped it down to what I actually needed, because I have a plate that I have previously fabricated to make stuff adaptable to my mini excavator, because I was thinking ahead of time and thinking how I could use the excavator in different ways to my advantage. This is going to end up being one of them. So I cut this down. This was just this. I cut it down, and from this nice big heavy thick piece of steel, we're going to make that with that, and then we're going to make a custom hitch for the Mini X to be able to move around trailers. Let's go. All right, welds are done. Turn out pretty nice. This is the back side. Yeah, that machine lays down a really nice bead.
keep in mind, for this weld, all I did was put this inside of this. I didn't do any chamfering, anything. There was a fair gap on both sides. I kind of centered it as best I could. I didn't do anything crazy. I just let the welder do what it does, and I let it set down in. I didn't do any chamfering, no special anything. Truth be told, I've used this thing to drag, since I made it, to drag this around a fair bit and another trailer. It works great. It's very sturdy. It hasn't cracked. There's no issues with it. That little handheld MIG welder has done wonderful.